1, go. Welcome everyone. You are watching the Colt Esports presents monthly playoff season 2. I apparently do not remember which day is it, but then again, we've got exciting matches in front of us. So why does that day even matter? Because we've got Team Delinquents
Your
on
team is
the blue
banning.
side, and they are taking on Not Your Haters on the red side. You will spectate this match with me, Scared Yet, and my co-caster, HP.
Yo, what's up? It's a signature dialogue, Yo, what's up?
Yeah, absolutely. Just let's talk about the
Your
draft.
team
What's going
is
on in the
banning.
draft right now? It's the Yuzhong Matilda as well as the Paquito band. So, what do you think about these bands?
Pretty common and pretty strong drafts, to be honest. In these recent times, I've noticed that Xbox is being pretty being banned pretty less. What do you think?
Kinda, yeah. I would say that yes, he is being allowed from the draft. I feel like because of the nerf that he received, that he's gonna get less of his energy and the Firaga armor because of this capsules. I feel like that kinda affected the gameplay and the planning
Yep.
of all the people that follow the meta right now. Now 4vs is banned, and just as you were talking, Xbox still is in the open.
Yep, we might be looking in for Barats and Xbox.
Possible. So there's the Xbox that you said, HP.
Yep. You can, you can bet on my prediction skills.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Now, but for the counter of that Xbox and to brick wall that guy, we've got the big guy, the Daytona, along with the Darkness and the Lightning Queen. That is the Lunux. So Lunux is one of the best pick to counter the Xbox. She can just melt down that Firaga armor without any problems. While the Barats, he'll just stand in front of Xbox. He can take on all that lasting insanity on all that poke. And once all of that is over, he'll just welcome him in the Daytona. But
Your team is
now,
picking.
Team Delinquents answering back with the Popol and Koopa as well as the Roger HP.
Yep. I mean, Popol is pretty solid, but not sure about Roger being picked now itself. Could have waited out a bit, and looked out the entire team, then went with a jungler pick.
Maybe they wanted to they wanted to just save the Roger right
Your
away. They wanted to
team is
secure it
banning.
because it's I would say yes, it is a good pick. Against the Barats, you can just make the Demon Hunter sword, and yes, you will be dealing a ton of damage to him. Plus the Lycan bounce, it gives you extra movement speed. No, that's actually the skill too. Whenever there's enemy with lower than 50% HP, you gain additional movement speed. So yeah, that is very good thing. He's got a very good
Your team
escape
is
mechanism
banning.
because of that mobility. Now, it's Kagura that has been banned right away. So what possibly my team, Not Your Haters, will be looking forward to?
I mean, it is pretty surprising that Kagura is being banned. Maybe they might have a Kagura Supreme on their side. We never know.
Your team is picking.
Possible. It might be a respect ban, or then again, Kagura is basically the best possible mage in slot for Delinquents right now. So it's taking her away. There's no problem for Lunux anymore because you can actually get Lunux with the Yin Yang Overturn, or at least force out the brilliance because of that umbrella. Now, Chao
Your team
being
is
secured
picking.
by Not Your Haters. They've got the Jawhead, they've got the Chao. So they've got a massive pick of potential with those flickers, knockups, ejectors, and the Way of the Dragon. So I'm actually looking forward to their draft a lot. Now, HP, what do you think? Will it be a Jawhead tank or will it be a Chow tank?
I'll place my bets on Jawhead tank.
Delinquents getting those final picks. That's gonna be the Kaja as well as the Farsa. Alright, we've got the draft in front of us almost. Just the jungler remaining, and it is going to be the Lancelot. HP, who do you think will have the upper hand in this draft?
To be honest, really not sure at this point. But I guess I'll go with Not Your Haters, because in the end they have that Barats. They have that they have a lot of CC in them.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, Bharat usually suffers because of Xbog in his lane, so we never know. I mean,
Yes,
you
Bharat
do
is
know
just
that.
the yeah. Go on.
I mean, you do know like Xbog is one of the greatest harassers. You know, he harasses them so badly in his lane. He might stop Bharat from stop, stacking up.
Yeah, I would agree to that. We might actually see Bharat's side lane and Lunak's side lane with a Cho in the mid lane. I've seen that meta with the blacklist, but we'll see what happens as we jump into the land of Dawn. It's gonna be Team Delinquents taking on Team Not Your Haters. Let's see who gets the win. Now, okay, standard rotations, no funky things they're gonna try. Bharat and Cho on those side lanes. So yes, I agree. Xbox harass is just on the next league. Okay, we've been asked for the pause right away. Strategic pause or the technical pause? We have no idea about that, but let's discuss about the draft a little more. Now, you did say that Xbox got that insane harass. Yes, I agree with you 100%. So what you do with Bharat is you just brick wall that Xbox. Go in, clean those minions, go back. You don't need to overstay. You don't need to fight. Xbox will not be able to finish you off with just his fire missiles. You'll be having enough HP. Plus, you'll be having the Guardian helmet in on Bharat as the first item. So you'll be gaining that HP back. So that harass at the end of the day will not matter.
I mean, the thing is, early game he's gonna stop us from stacking up and stopping us from giving that early support to our team.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
What do you think about this mage matchup? Yeah, go on, go on.
Okay, never mind that. Okay, so coming to the mage, we can see that they have picked Lunox in the mid. It is a good thing, but then they're gonna, lack that CC coming in from mage. Like we have Fasha over here.
Agree. They've got the pick off comp, right? So Jawhead will be picking on, I guess, either Kaja or Farsa or the Roger, or anyone who's low enough to be finished off by the Lancelot. So plus there's this Cho who's just gonna jump in with that Cheat Kundo way of the dragon, Shunpo way, get that enhanced basic attack in, and then leave the battlefield. So they're gonna go in for those out positioned people, or Jawhead might just jump in with his flicker and use the ejector, the common Jawhead outplays that we usually see. So they've got that kind of pick off. So Lunux basically is just there for the late game insurance that if somehow Lancelot does not manage to get a good snowball till 8 minutes, 9 minutes mark, Lunux is there for their side to save the game. Now she will be up against the Farsa though HP. So we know that Farsa outranges Lunux. So that might be, I guess, a perk or a ace up sleeve by Delinquents. What do you think?
In the end, Fasha is a really unique mage. One of the things that make Fasha really amazing is her insane mobility. I mean, she can provide instant support to their team. She can just fly away, fly into the battlefield. And of course, I gotta mention her amazing range from her ultimate.
Absolutely, the Lunux will survive with the HP that she regens back with her skill 1. She was poked a lot at that point, but then again, she is safe for now. Delinquents, they'll be going towards the turtle rotation. They want to prioritize that. Now, for the early game, I would say Lancelot's execution line is better than Roger. So, if Delinquents want to go in for the turtle, it'd be better if they actually pick the Lancelot off in the fight, or maybe catch him out position, and then go in for the turtle. Now, Kaja seems to be in tough spot right now. He's just level 3. Bharat's being extremely aggressive in his lane. Jawhead forcing him to recall.
It's quite unusual. I guess I thought Lancelot would be going towards the turtle, but he went for the turret a bit. I guess they'll be rotating towards the turtle now.
Yeah.
He lost.
Go on.
But then, yeah, he lost his benefits from the blue buff. He might have to secure it first.
Possible, but then again, Roger also does not have his blue buff, I guess, for now. But look at that, the turtle has been started off. We're gonna see this skirmish. Joe is ready for action. Lancelot with the execution and gets the turtle. Joe with a 3-man knockup and a massive. We have the dragon on Roger, forcing him to retreat right now. That's gonna be the first blood. Lunox getting Popol down. Roger will be picked off as well. Kaja goes in with the divine judgment on Jawhead, but will not be able to get him in the tower. That's gonna be the disengage from both the teams. 2-4-0 trade as well as the turtle. Not your haters. Seriously getting that win.
Yep, things didn't go well for the Delinquents, but it was an amazing engage coming in from Not Your Haters.
Agreed, and they managed to get the win in that team fight. Now we clearly saw how well Cho played. They need to get Zester under control, shut him down early. That should be their plan of action right now. They cannot afford to just let him, run freely. Now Kaja will be welcomed by the Daytona and he will be picked off at the top side. While I am not seeing any side lane rotation from Farsa or Roger right now towards the bottom side, so no mirror rotation. Top tower gold has been taken by Bharat. That is fully. He might as well take the top lane tower if no one goes in to defend that lane. Now in the bottom side, Lancelot is there to provide support to his team. Xbox, no more lasting insanity right now. They did go in for the engage, did not catch anyone. Jawhead is there, locking in the unstoppable force. Goes for the Farsa. She goes in with the wings by wings, but the Chaos Assault is there to get her down. Alright, okay. The team fight continues with the flicker Jeet Kundo by Cho, and now it's Popol who will be taking down Lancelot, secures the kill. Cho will be taking the gold from that tower HP.
See, Chow is really shining right now. I just witnessed this another flicker, so yeah. And also, what do you think? Don't you think that, Kaja and Xbox should be switching lanes by now, since both are experiencing a lot of problem in their lanes?
I guess. Xbox is not facing a lot of problems against the Cho though, but then again, his lane is I would say the land of action, where the fights are going on. They went in for the engage. He did not have the Faraga armor. There goes in Kaja with the divine judgment in the mid lane though, but Lunox will escape with the brilliance and a beautiful ejector of Jawhead on Lunox, saving her life from that feathered airstrike. GG plays coming in. Now, top lane tower taken down by Bharat. So yes, I would agree with you on the fact that yes, they should switch lane because Kaja cannot stop Bharat. Okay.
Another tower. Another turtle for the...
Go on.
Yeah, it was another turtle for the Not Your Haters.
Absolutely. Now, that's exactly what you said. Another turtle for Not Your Haters. They are playing very aggressive. Lancelot going in, phantom execution. You could not catch Roger. He was a little too away from that range, but the way they're actually picking off the enemies, the way the Cho went into the way of the dragon on that Farsa to make sure that Lancelot gets the turtle. Jawhead with the unstoppable force. He will be caught in the divine judgment. Kaja catching the Jawhead. That's one major ultimate down. Now Farsa goes in for the feathered airstrike as well. That's 3 ultimates already. Now I think so. Instead of engaging on the Jawhead, they should look for either Cho, Lunox or Lancelot. They are the priority targets at this point. What do you think, HP?
Definitely agree on that. I mean, using all those ultimates on on a support, using all those ultimates on a support and not even securing a kill, it didn't end well.
Agreed. Now there goes in Jawhead with the ejector, but that's just a doggo. Animal cruelty, but look at the feathered airstrike. He managed to zone out Not a Haters right now. Lancelot going in with his dashes. Did not manage to catch anyone, but Roger was surely finished off in that skirmish. So the major pick off, and now it's time for retreat. Again, reset going into their own jungle.
Not sure what Roger did because he just dived into them.
Yeah, I agree. I think so he should have played a little more safe, maybe. Farsa with the feathered airstrike on the minions, cleaning that mid wave. Now Roger might be caught off position right now. Lunas goes in for the Chaos Assault. That HP is extremely low, but the Divine Judgment finally. Okay, was it the Divine Judgment? Yes, it was the Divine Judgment. Cho was finally shut down. Cho head quite low in HP though, will easily back off without any major problems.
Just take a look at that instant goal difference right now.
Absolutely, it's 24k to 18k, and there's yet another turtle remaining on the battlefield, and it's gonna be secured by not your haters without any major contest because
Red team has
Delinquents, they
slain
do
the
not
turtle.
have the farm to take on those fights.
Absolutely, and I still think they should be playing a bit safe, which they are, but still, during the previous fight, Roger did give up his life.
Yes, absolutely. He surely did a Farsa with the feathered airstrike again. Jawhead going in with the unstoppable force caught in the. That was the Divine Judgment. He will be finished off by the Xbox with the fired missiles. There he goes with the lasting insanity. There's no one in range right now. Lunax retreated right on time, but the Cho who wants to change that goes in with the way of the dragon, gets Popol out of the picture. Now Phantom Execution coming in from Lancelot. That's a 2-for-1 trade at the end of the day in favor of not your haters yet again. So all the pickoffs that Delinquents are getting, they're usually on the Jawhead. They're spending a lot of resources to get that Jawhead down, and I don't think so that's a very good plan of action. Because the priority target for now should be the Lunax, Cho, and Lancelot. Let Lunax to be specific because she is scaling up real hard.
Absolutely, and we can see there's another engage coming in.
Yes, in the top side now, Lancelot going in with the Phantom Execution. Finally, Lunax managing to finish off the Popol with the Brilliance, and that's going to be yet another kill on Xbox. Yeah, it surely will be. But the Roger finally managed to get a kill on Jawhead with the same process. That's the Kaja's Divine Judgment again on the Jawhead. So, but a 2-for-1 trade at the end of the day, going in favor of Team Not Your Haters. Top lane tier 2 falling.
Things really aren't going well for the Delinquents right now.
Yes, agreed. Alright, so for now, it's gonna be, I guess, an easy Lord time for Team Not Your Haters. They're gonna speedrun the Lord, Lunas with the Chaos Assault. Yeah.
Red team has slain the
Oh,
Lord.
do you think they'll actually be able to end the game right away or not?
Sure, to be honest, because Xbox is really good at defending objectives. Defending the base too. So, not sure, but I think they might reach the inhibitors.
Blue team hero has been
Alright, the show actually reaching up to Popol to get the way of the dragon on him. Oh, that was not actually the way of the dragon though. It was the unstoppable force of Joy. Oh, Lancelot being cheeky, getting in with his dashes. Phantom Execution landing on Farsa as well, but not managing to get that last blow. Now Jawhead goes in with the ejector. It's on Kaja. Dedona's welcome coming in with Xbox going into the lasting insanity. Jawhead did fall, but they finally got the pick off on the Kaja. The hero that picks off your squishies has been picked off.
Yup, absolutely, and we
Blue
can
team
see.
base turret has been destroyed.
Okay, they're inhibitors though. They're inhibitors, as I said.
Absolutely, they are quite low, but they are still standing. Bottom lane has been taken down, mid lane being chunked down by the minions, but since there's no more Jawhead, no more
Blue team base turret has
that
been
machine for
destroyed.
those ejector plays, they will not go in overextend. They're just gonna stay back. They're just gonna steal all the farm that they can and wait for the pickoffs.
Yep, absolutely. As I said, they will be taking out their inhibitors, but not ending the game for sure.
They could not though. If they would have actually got the pick off on Kaja without losing Jawhead, they might have actually ended the game by that time. But let's see, because the top lane minions. Okay, Lunax going with the Ruby DD combination, though, zoning out everyone. Now Jawhead gets in the ejector. It's on Popol. But look at Cho. He's being very smart, but smart play coming in from Farsa as well. Using the flame shot on Mini to push him out of the tower's range. Now Roger getting the shutdown. That's already a double kill in his favor. Triple while finishing off the Lunax, but Jawhead and Baraz managing to get the Roger. 4 for 3 trade ending in favor of Not Your Haters, and that's gonna be the game. They win this match. What a game, HP.
Victory!
Amazing match coming in from both the teams.
Absolutely. That was just, I would say, a very smooth sailing for the side of Not Your Haters. They just went in, they knew what they had to do. They had to wait for the Lunax to farm up and then just, end the game after getting the law. That's exactly what they did. Lunax went in with the Ruby DD. Then everyone just fell like, dominoes. They just, one fell and the other one followed and the other one followed, picked off one by one. That's exactly what happened. But GG's, congratulations to Not Your Haters on winning this match. That's gonna be it for this match, guys. We've got 3 more matches remaining, and one of them will be of the SaapDragons as well. So stay tuned to the stream to watch that match with me. Now, till that time, like the stream, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Also, join our Discord server. You'll get a subscriber special role, and you'll be getting all the updates about all our upcoming tournaments and giveaways 24 hours before anyone else. So why not just grab that one perk and hit that subscribe button, guys. We need your support. We will be right back in 2 minutes.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath. I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor. Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Alright, guys, thank you all for staying tuned. I know it took a lot of time to come back, but it was just my throat a little bit. I was drinking some water. Really apologize for the delay. We are in the draft for game number 2. It's gonna be between Team Counter Esports on the blue side and Miya Bhai on the red side. You are watching the Colt Esports presents monthly playoff season 2. And I guess this is round number 4. It's day 14th actually. So yes, let's jump right into the draft as we've got 5 heroes picked up already. You will watch this match with me, Scared Yet, and my co-caster, Jinx.
Hello guys, sorry for the little bit of delay there. But since Cadet stole my line, we're going to have to jump straight into the draft. So from the side of Counter Esports, right, we have the Popol and the Kutta band and Matilda and then Paquito and Paquito and Xbug band coming in as well. Meanwhile, the tanky fighters are getting picked off left and right. We see the Phobius getting picked, Balmond and Balmond and Esmeralda as well. So one counter for Esmeralda is not there. If I was probably Counter Esports, I would be picking a Lunox or I'll be banning the Lunox because Lunox is going to spell trouble for Hylos as well as Phobius. But maybe they might go for that hyper ban as well, or maybe another mage ban. Everything is open right now. They're going for a Ling ban. What do you think? Do you think a Ling ban is viable in this meta right now?
The possibility canceling out the pick of possibilities, though they themselves have got the Phobius, so I personally do not find any need of banning the Ling, except for the fact if they want to go in for something like a Nathan or a hero that can actually be countered by a Ling, maybe a Farsa or a YBE. I guess that's the direction they're looking forward to.
Probably, right? But we're going to see a Change as well as Tigreal combo coming in straight off. Meanwhile, Esmeralda, right? Always when I see Esmeralda, I want to see something getting countered. Hopefully they pick that Lunox. He is still open, but looks like they're going to be going for that Veil pick as well as a carry. So finally, I feel like your wish has been fulfilled. We're going to see a carry hyper in this tournament.
Yeah, you do know about my wishes. Someone's stalking me, but alright. Carry being picked up, that is true. I wanted to see Carry today. Now Aldous being logged in by the side of Miya Bhai. So Balmond for the jungle instead of the Aldous. Tanky lineup coming in from their side, and I feel like that they're gonna follow the strategy of just Balmond holding on now till Aldous gets online and then just literally finish off the game with those one shots.
Yeah, I would completely agree with you there. The thing Counter Esports would probably have to focus on is countering this Aldous, right? Make sure he does not get those stacks gank him in early game. Make sure he gives away a few deaths so that he's not that OP towards mid to late game, right? Because this Aldous, I must say, he plays very, very well. Like we've seen him play before. But other than that, Balmond, he's going to be dealing a lot of damage. He obviously comes online way, way faster than Carry. And this might not work out in Counter Esports, right? Because Carry is going to take a while to come online, and by that time, you're going to see Aldous already two-shotting chances.
True, that is true. Now we are in the land of Dawn, everyone. It's gonna be Counter Esports on the blue side taking on Miya Bhai on the red side. Let's see who gets the win now. Aggression right from the first minute. Tigreal and Balmond jumping in for the invasion, Jinx.
For sure, they might just get it because look at that, Carry is busy taking her red buff. We see Tigreal going there for a bit of poking. I think he's just distracted them from this Balmond because Balmond is getting a free blue buff right there. Carry is going to miss out on that farm. Meanwhile, I feel like Tigreal, he might just lose his life.
Oh, yeah, Windblade coming right in, but the high loss will for sure be traded for that. Now, Balmond has already stolen the blue buff. That's actually a massive buff deny, you know. Obvious. Coming in with the flame shot. Esmeralda is the hard counter of Phobius, so that's one thing that Miya Bhai do not have to worry about, you know, that Phobius. He will be finished off by the Esmeralda eventually in those team fights, and she will become extremely tanky. as the match
True,
goes on.
and Kerry, she's losing out on all that farm. She's still level 2, while Balmond is well on his way to level 4, right? One more buff, and he's got it, and he's ready to engage in the team fights. I feel like Tigger is doing an amazing job in denying her that farm. Meanwhile, in top lane, we see Aldo sort of bullying Gushin, but Tigger is coming for that support. I think he's going to be able to retreat there very smoothly.
Oh, Gujan, one passive execute. He does not have the execute. He's got the flame shot right now. Carry low HP herself. Now Balmond going in for that whale. Will we see the bonk? I want to see the bonk. There is no bonk available right now, but he will get the cyclone sweep in. Janga securing that kill. High loss extremely low in HP. Carry and Gujan, they had already recalled. Turtle up in bot side, and we are by half the priority over that lane.
For sure, and there is going to be a 4-man in total. Meanwhile, Carry taking her blue buff. She's still level 3. This is going to cost her a lot. False Wall, she's a late game hero, and after that, she's losing out on so much farm. Right? I think Fovius tried to use his flame shot there to steal that turtle, but no, Barman had his retribution available. Meanwhile, Barman doing an amazing job as a hyper, right? He's farming, he's getting the team fights. They already finished one complete rotation, and in bottom lane we just see Fovius and Esmeralda just poking each other a bit, but looks like there's more action happening in top.
Red team hero has been slain.
And yes, you're absolutely right about that. Though it is going to be the Aldous picked off, and Gujan was the one who picked him off right there. There comes in the bonk of Balman. He will be knocked up. There comes in the implosion by the Digreal. No way you're gonna ruin the hopes of high loss like that. I thought he might escape, but then this Digreal with the flicker, with the implosion, is saying, no, my friend, you're going back to the gulag.
For sure, but Gushin doing a very good job of denying, although some of that farm he is, getting that advantage he has over Aldos, because Gushin does deal a bit of more damage. He might get canned there in top lane. We can see Tigreal coming in for an invade.
You mispronounced Gushin though, but the high loss will fall by the one-shot king. That is the Aldous. Now Balman going in. He does not have the lethal counter now, so he will have to retreat, but they might just go in for the invasion on the second buff. Tigreal with the implosion will be finished off by Carry. Balman needs to retreat. He gets the blue buff. So even though they lost Tigreal, they got the objective that they came for. So, very objective play, objective game coming in from Miya Bhai now. Contract says fate locked on to the Gushin, but Aldous will not jump in.
Well, that's pretty good, right? Because Vale and Carry were there for that support. Meanwhile, Gushin again doing an amazing job in top lane, getting those kills. He's already 2 kills in the game with 1 assist. He is giving trouble to this Aldos. Look at that, he's already melting Aldos in top. Meanwhile, we see the turtle up again in bottom. Maybe Carry should start, getting ready for that turtle. She does have a retribution. She needs this turtle if she wants to make up for that farm difference.
Red team has slain
They won't get it though, but there comes in the glorious pathway on Esmeralda. Focus going it with his bongs on the. Is it Balman? Yeah, it is Balman. He zoned him out perfectly well. Now Esmeralda seems to be in trouble. There comes the flame shot for the kill secure. Changa knocked up by Whale. She will manage to retreat though. Carry finally going in for the reverse invade. Will she actually manage to get it? No, Changa is the one who secured the buff. That's gonna be the disengage, but Aldous says something different. No, he's not gonna go in for the engage. Now Balman, okay, he went in 2D for the kill, but he failed at that and had to pay the price with his life. Now I think Miya Bhai, the control they had in the early game, is starting to lose that.
Yeah, I would agree with you, because look at that farm difference. They already made up for it. Counter Esports is just maybe 300 gold below. Probably because the last engage right there, right towards the turtle, they might have lost the turtle, but they definitely won that team fight. Miya Bhai went in too deep. They thought they had too much of an advantage, and they, could not get those wins. They messed up a bit there, but they still have a chance. Right? They have this Esmeralda. She's going to get super tanky. Meanwhile, in top, we see another skirmish. Hylo's just poking them out. I feel like he's doing an amazing job as tank.
Oh, there comes in the implosion with the Tigreal. Aldous going in with his damage. Carry has absolutely no chance of surviving that, and Changa finishing off the high lows. Now Aldous going in with the chase pit. Gushan has logged. He has logged the Balmond, but I don't think so. He will go in. He will not go in for the follow up. Aldous will take down the top lane. Tier 1 for sure. Gushan needs to retreat. There's Balmond. He has the lethal counter. He gets the lethal counter while Changa finished Gushan off with the meteor shower. They're going in for the tier 2. They want the priority in that lane, and they will then jump towards the bottom side where Esmeralda is doing a very good job just holding Phobius. But I must say Phobius is doing a good job holding Esmeralda.
Well, they're both doing a good job holding each other. But Miya, by making up for the last team fight, they definitely won this round. And the turtle is up again. Balman taking his blue buff. He's going to go right to the turtle, I feel. But Kelly, she could go into those engages, but they need to watch out for this Chang'e because she is zoning them out perfectly. They need Vale in those team fights. If he gets melted way too early, then he's going to get locked down by this Aldous, and then he's not going to be that much useful, right?
Agreed. Now we have to see Tigreal might be looking in to make another play. He has been marked by the Gushan, and Gushan will jump in though. Sacred Hammer coming in, but Gushan uses his ult to escape. Now Carry using the retribution to secure the Litho Wanderer. Phoebus from the bottom side will have to recall. He might jump in towards the turtle lane. Esmeralda will clean the bot lane first. Now, okay. It's actually a match with a lot of tension going in. We are seeing a lot of low ultimate cooldowns, but Hylos, he will be finished off. There's absolutely no way he's going to survive that, even though he had the heal spell. Now, Carry got in the implosion. Balmond, will he retreat? Yes, he will. He was extremely low in HP, but he still managed to get back. Vale's Windstorm was actually on cooldown, otherwise that would have been a different story for Balmond.
For sure, look at that Chang'e already melting down Vale without any support from Tigreal. Tigreal did try his best there though. Now we see all those giving Gushan a run for his money, right? All that advantage Gushan had in the early game, it looks like they're slowly losing out of that because Aldous is getting his stacks in. He got 2 turrets back to back, and now he has so much stacks that he's going to deal so much damage. Plus, they have to also look out for this Esmeralda. She is just free farming in bottom lane, and there's no rotation coming towards bot. Look at that, they're just using smileys and just playing with each other.
There's emojis coming in to play those mind games with your opponent. Or Chang'e, she is spamming her ultimate like it's her basic attack. Literally, like not literally, but yeah, it's okay. Bottom side Phobius, he seems to be in trouble though. He is in his turret. Aldous will lock in the chase fate. Phobius, no, he won't survive that. He goes in with the ultimate. Oh my goodness, 5-man flame shot, but he will finally fall. But it's literally each and every ultimate used up on him. Just Chang'e with the meteor shot and absolutely nothing else. Now will get the windstorm in. Esmeralda will jump away with such a low HP. Carry dashes away from the lethal counter. Gushan coming in. Chang'e will be shut down. Gushan will finally manage to shut him down. Now Balmond will fall as well.
We always see like these two teams, right? One team wins the team fight, they get the advantage, and then the other team is right back to take that advantage back. And they're probably going to be pushing this turret as well because Carry, she's actually dealing so much damage right now. Look at the damage by Vale. He almost completely got Esmeralda without any support from Carry. But I don't know why Aldous didn't choose to engage because look at Carry's HP. She is so low. She would probably, he could have probably killed her and gotten off because Vale did not have his knockup right then.
He actually had, that would have been a risky choice for Aldous. That would have been
maybe, but he didn't have his ultimate, right? So he probably could have gotten off.
Maybe. Aldous had his flicker up though, but then again, it was his decision at the end of the day and he decided to retreat first. Alright, Chang'e then again going in with the meteor shot, clearing the waves. Carry finally getting in the damage that she needs and the support that she's getting right now. She needs one defense item that's going to be extremely important on her. She needs to get that further survivability. Now in the bottom side, Cushion up against Aldous. Oh, no way! Aldous with the flicker. Cushion might have finished Aldous off, but that flicker play coming in from Aldous, that's cross section. Now in the top side though, as the fight continues in Miranda with the falling star moon, Hylos on the glorious pathway, sustaining so much. Balmond will shut him down, but Carry and Phoebus will finish him off as Miranda follows. Aldous going in with the damage, but will not get the kill on Carry as they manage to finish him off with the Windstorm. Things are changing. Counter esports are literally countering.
I would agree with you, right? Although I think he's coming a bit too late for the team fights, especially you need to come in when Kerry has logged on to another hero or you need to ult on Vale. But he's coming a bit too late. They might be getting this Lord as well, but Change is there. They all are very, very low. I think Kerry got this turtle. I could not see Grill using his ultimate there. Missed everyone for sure. But Counter Esports definitely made a comeback there. I think maybe Gushin should not be trying to go 1v1 against the Aldos because in team fights, he is locking that Change. He's doing very well. Hopefully, he does not try to engage right here. But yeah, he gets that kill on Change. Easily dodges as well. A very smooth play coming in from Gushin.
In the blink of an eye, literally. Just
Change
as
was
quick as he can. She did not know what hit her. Now we can clearly see Counter Esports. They are the ones who are controlling the pace of the team fights. They are choosing where they want to fight. They want to get the mid lane target, and meanwhile securing the shutdown is Herald on the bottom side with Phoebus. So that's massive pick off. Stegriel falling as well. Oh my goodness, the domino effect coming in. They are falling one by one. Changa is alive though. She gets in the meteor shard. Lord is quite low. Phoebus goes in to actually zone them out. Minions from the mid lane. Hylos as well is there. They're going in for the base directly. Carry, there's no more minion right now. Carry has to retreat. That's already 2 people down. Phoebus will have to retreat, but Carry's still doing a lot for her team. Oh my goodness. What a roller coaster match this is.
For sure, right? I think all those, oh my god, did he actually miss right there?
What was that? Carry is extremely low in HP. She will not survive this. Lethal counter comes in, but she actually managed to save the life of Phoebus right there.
Totally, I think Phoebus is like, I owe you one, and then he just got out of there as soon as possible. Scary, sadly, she did get caught out, but I must say, right, her team is doing amazingly well. She's dealing a lot of damage and she has all the support she needs. She has Vale, she has Hylos. Hylos doing an amazing job as a tank. He's making sure no one gets to carry. Meanwhile, Vale as well, using his knockups and, getting all that CC in, and he's dealing so much damage right now. And he's making sure Tigreal, is not engaging that much. He's zoning him out. If he's using his skills, he's always, knocking him up. So I feel like he's doing an amazing job. Maybe he should start building a bit of defense along with carry, because otherwise Aldos, look at that, he's still free farming. The more they extend the game, the more Aldos is going to get that advantage. Probably, they're going to be looking to end this game very, very quickly.
Absolutely. Vision did use his Spear effect to run away from Aldous, but it was too late by then and too shorted.
Yeah, Vision should stop trying to go 1v1 against Aldous. A Change for sure, but not an Aldous, because Aldous is just so tanky right now.
It was actually ganked though. He had no idea that there was Aldous in that bush. So yeah, that surprise.
I would have
that was the play right there. Aldous, he used his skill to on such a time that the moment Gushin came near him, it it blasted or collapsed or whatever you say. So Gushin was absolutely not able to move an inch from that position, and he was finished off with those two basic attacks. Now Changa, she's dealing a lot of damage to Hylos though. Hylos needs to go in for the Radiant Armor or at least the Athena's Shield right now. Otherwise, he will be melted.
Yeah, but look at that lane dominance that Miyabai have. Even though they lost two of the base inhibitors right there, they have still taken over the whole, map. They're pushing the lanes, they're zoning them out, they're already going for the Lord. But Counter Esports is right there, they're ready to engage. I don't think they might be able to speed run this Lord right now. It's a very good time for, Kerry to engage and probably try to speed run the Lord herself.
Absolutely. It's Miya Bhai who got the, you know, dominance over the Lord Pit. Esmeralda going with the falling star moons, but what? She was deleted. Literally deleted. Now Balman, though he has managed to take the Lord, Gushin was fallen by the hands of Aldous. Now Balman will lose his immortality. Changa is there, though he will use his dash to run over the ball. Meteor Shah coming right up. Will Changa manage to get those kills? No! It's just the Hylos who fell while top lane inhibitor was taken down by Aldous, and Lord will be coming in from that side. Will Counter Esports be able to defend this Lord, Jinx?
Oh, maybe if Aldous just uses his ultimate, right? Look at that. Kerry is so low right now. She would probably get easily one-shotted by Aldous at this point. But Aldous still looking to farm, looking to get his minions, clear up those lanes so that they give a bit more pressure to Counter Esports. They have a good chance to defend because they have Veil right there, but they're going to have to tank this Chang'e coming in from the back. Gushin might have to, gank her and get that kill, whereas Kovi's defends both the other two lanes.
Absolutely, no. Carry is going in for to take down that Lord. Look at the damage of Changa shredding absolutely everyone. Now Gushin will be the first one to fall, but they did manage to take the Lord down. Tigreal implosion, but Vale has got the purify. Carry going in with the damage. Look at that insane tank killing ability. She does not have a demon at her sword, but she is shredding those tanks with the true damage. Obvious getting shut down again though, but they did manage to save the crystal for now. For now.
For
Minions
now,
will
but
be
look
coming
at the minions, right? They're coming in from all sides. Vale is going to have to reduce their HP by a lot if they want to do a successful defense right now.
But there's one thing, they're not letting those minions come in the tower. That's a very smart way to do it. But look at that, Aldous going in with the immortality, but the Winter Truncheon outplayed. Aldous was picked off. That's gonna be the sign for Miya Bhai to retreat right away.
For sure, right? But I would probably take this advantage, start pushing as soon as possible. Soviet is coming back. He can probably defend their base while they engage. Looks like they are doing that. Hylo's already going in.
Oh, Gushin, do you have the daggers? Yes, you do. And you've got the damage to finish Esmeralda off. So do pickoffs coming in. They will push the mid lane tower for sure. Hylos, he finally has the Radiant Tower, so he'll be face tanking the damage from the Meteor Shah Queen. Or Princess, I must say. Changa. Little kid.
Yeah, I would agree with you. But look at the Chang'e. She's just clearing the minions back to back, not even letting them come towards the base. Meanwhile, Cherry doing so much damage right now on team side.
Absolutely. Now Balmond was deleted between those four people. He was not able to sustain that much energy. And that was actually smart of Changa. Going towards the side and then hitting the minions with the Meteor Shah instead of landing it straight on them. So, angle, Jinx. Angle is important in everything. Now.
Totally. This Hylos actually tried to protect his minions right there. And then Chang'e started belting Phobius and they both just gave up at one point. But the mages doing amazing well. They all are defending so hard.
They both are defending actually, I must say. At one point, it's Miya who are defending, and at that very next point, it's Counter Esports who are back in the crystal. So yeah, they're doing that now. Gushin, oh my goodness, no way he outplayed the Aldous in the bottom side. Aldous, my goodness, picked off. It's 55 seconds till he comes back. Lord is up, and now Counter Esports will jump directly for that Lord. They've got the man advantage on their side.
Yeah, I think finally Gushin is proud of himself. He won that 1v1 against all those. Very well played and good timing as well, because now Kerry can just free get this Lord, because she does not need to be afraid of all those jumping on her. Look at that, that Esmeralda trying her best to get that Lord as well.
She can't. She can't. That's a major pick off, major upset of this match. I really thought Miya Bhai have got this match, but you know, they had an Aldous, but they're losing in the late game. And reason being, the combination that's coming from Counter Esports. They are standing up to their name, countering the late game.
I would agree with you, but look at their base, right? Both teams have done such an amazing job at pushing. I think they're both even out right now. Aldo is back, but they don't have that Esmeralda to jump into the back lanes, right? Changi only trying her best to melt the Lord. She does do a bit of damage there, but she's quickly going to get her ultimate right back up within around maybe 10 seconds, and then she's going to spam that ultimate again. I think they're going to be able to defend this Lord very easily.
Oh, Aldous! Aldous, what a gank! What a gank! I guess, yeah, it's time for Team Counter to disengage, and you're absolutely right. She got her ultimate back again in almost 10 seconds, shredding the Lord using that meteor shot like it's her basic attack.
Totally right, and all those a very good gank right there. I think he's going to start snowballing right now.
My goodness, Whale missing his windstorm, and now he will most probably caught as Guzhan was finished off. He did not have his winter stanchion to save himself right now. Phobius also coming in to support his teammates. That's going to be the disengage from Counter Esports. This has been such a long match, 23 minutes in already.
No, but you know, the more they go, the harder it's going to get for them to counter this Aldo's. Kerry's going to need all her support, right? She needs Halo, she needs Vale, and she needs Phobius as well to counter this Aldo's alone, because he's getting so many stacks throughout this whole match. Meanwhile, someone needs to stop this Changi. She's just using her ultimate over and over, and already Miya Bhai has started to push the lanes and add that bit of pressure. But at this point, freezing the lanes is not going to help them. They need to push all the 3 lanes.
Freezing the lane is only done to, prevent your opponents from farming. And
yeah, that's what I said.
80,000 gold. Yeah, absolutely. The 80,000 gold. We're gonna see item swaps right now. So yeah, just keep on pushing those minions. Keep the pressure on your opponents. That should be the strategy. Explained it perfectly well. Now let's jump at the items now, since everyone has secured each and every item. Let's look at items once. Whale. He's got insane amount of damage, though he did not go for a Holy Crystal Helmet for the Genius Wand instead. Guzhan, he's got the Divine Glaive, he's got the Calamity Reaper, and the Blood Wings. So that's one major item for that extra HP as well as that magic power now. Okay, we can see the item swaps coming in. Whale getting the Divine Glaive instead of the Genius Wand, because to penetrate all the magic defense, all those Athena shield annoying defense.
I would agree with you there, and also Vale also has that Blood Wings. No wonder he's so hard to kill for all those, right? Because he can actually tank that damage at this point. He has that freeze, he has a bit of HP as well. All those might have to come in at the perfect time, right when Esmeralda and Changi are already engaged and Kerry and Vale are a bit low. That's when he needs to get into the team fight, because they also need to look out for this Tigreal CC, whereas Hylos, I must say, he's doing an amazing job of stopping Tigreal from reaching Kerry. So I think both tanks doing very well, and Guzhan definitely playing amazingly well as well. But they need to probably manage their waves a bit, start pushing, dealing a bit of pressure to the other team. Meanwhile, Balman trying to speed run the Lord, but someone has to defend bottom lane, because Aldos is pushing and he's going to reach the team fight way faster than Phobius.
Absolutely, minions coming in from mid as well as bot. Meanwhile, Lord is being picked up by Miya Bhai. Aldous might jump in towards the turret to finish it off, and he's going for that. He is trying to finish the game right away, but Phobius is doing an extremely good job at finishing the minions. While look at the Lord area carry, and Team Counter Esports have got the priority now. Aldous is going against the Phobius. Phobius has got a ton of defense. The Twilight Armor's passive coming into the effect, giving true damage back to Aldous. Lord is being taken by Carry Vale. Hylos is in that bush trying to prevent any possible contest. Chang coming in with a meteor shower way too early, actually helping them in taking the lot. Okay, it's gonna be the reset. Alright, okay, wait. Did Phobius did use his demonic force right away. We might see a full engage. There comes in counter Esports. Tigreal, where's your implosion? Or will you not be allowed to do that, my friend? The back door is open for Aldous right now. Gushin is there. He needs to run away. Okay, he's marked. The Aldous is jumping and he has got the damage. He got his immortality down. He needs to mark him once again. Alright, that's gonna be it for Aldous. There's no way he's gonna survive that. He is down, though he almost outplayed Guzin with the help of Changa, but the Lord area is being taken over by Team Counter Esports Jinx.
Totally right, but I feel like if Sandy had just stuck through it, she probably could have gotten that kill, but they would have definitely lost this lot, which they might anyways. Balman tried to come in there for that lot steal, but I don't think he's going to be able to reach on time unless he uses his retribution. Who secured the lot? I could not see.
We'll have to see. That's actually the red team who got the Lord. So Balman and his teammates, they got the Lord at the end of the day. They need now Counter Esports need to take care of it. GG's, or they might actually manage to finish Lord right away. They've got the priority. They've got the numbers advantage. Now Balman, oh my goodness, he's got no way of escaping. No, Phobius will not go in for the demonic force. They will not go in for the engage. It's gonna go back. They're gonna clear in those waves.
At this point, I think we should bet on how long the game is gonna last instead of who is gonna win, because both teams are playing so well. They're just not letting anyone get to the base. Even though Counter Esports does have one less turret than Miya, at this point, I don't think it matters. That one mess up and then it's gonna cost them. Aldous trying to engage upon Gushin, but Vale is there for that support. I don't think Aldous wants to get stuck in Vale's ultimate anymore.
Yeah, no way. He does not. He cannot. Then just one, I must say, one mistake from either of the sides, and the game is going to turn. It'll end actually, because now the cooldown, the dead timers, it'll be, I guess, 80 seconds or something. We're in 29th minute of the match now.
Totally right. I feel like the winning conditions here are definitely Gushin getting rid of this Chang'e as soon as the team fight starts. And then, you don't really have anyone who can sustain the minions that are coming towards the base, and that's going to help them a lot to push. And Kerry is obviously going to start melting this Esmeralda as well as, Balman. She's actually doing amazing job. Maybe start clearing the lanes up way more, because Miya Bhai has actually a bit of advantage there. They are doing much more a better job at lane clearance than Counter Esports, but they need to watch out for this damage from Vale and Kerry, especially Phobius. Also, he's being so tanky right now. It's almost like they have two tanks.
Absolutely. Phobius went with the tank build as well. He went for the Lightning Crunch and Holy Crystal, and that's it. Okay, that's Clock of Destiny. But then those three defense items, the Twilight Armor, the Oracle, and the Dominance Eyes. So yes, he's extremely tanky, except for the Chang'e. I don't think so he'll be melted by anyone. But then again, Esmeralda is a hard counter, so yeah, that's one thing. But the Chang'e, she will be able to deal a lot of damage to Phobius at this point. That's what I think. She needs to, I guess, angle her meteor star in such a way. But look at this, Esmeralda. Whoa! Was that a game-changing ultimate? Two people trying to backdoor. That's the Balman as well as the Aldous. Will they manage to save the base? There's already 2 kills. Look at the dead timers. 80 seconds. Okay, they did manage to go back at perfect possible time.
I think this is the second time I've seen Esmeralda jump in there before any team support, right? Before Tigreal even engages. You saw Esmeralda, she's like, Vale is open, I'm gonna go in there straight away. But this is what's costing her, because she might have just thrown the game for her team unless Chang'e does a good job of defending. They do still have this Aldous up, they have Balman. But look at the lane clearance right now, scared. They are still pushing, right? Balman pushing bottom lane. Aldos has already cleared the top. Tange is obviously there. She's going to defend their turret. Meanwhile, maybe not going a bit too deep because there are three men there. You don't want to get stuck in Hylos' ultimate.
Absolutely. Now they are cleaning up the top lane. They might actually go in for the end. They want that top lane inhibitor. They want to neutralize those mega minions from the top lane. No more meteor shower available. Aldous though is there. He going for the flicker. Carry surviving almost, but the Aldous gets the damage. Meteor shower coming right up, being blocked by high loss. Oh, that HP, but the contract chase pit is there. I doubt Bale is going to survive that unless he's got the Winter Strength here. No, he does not. But Aldous, is he doing a lot for his team? Yes, he surely is. Changa and Aldous trying to finish off the 4vs. Will he get them or not? No! Aldous! My goodness, it's just Guzin remaining for his team. 60 seconds on the dead timers. Miya Bhai. After
we might just see an
match.
end. Exactly, after 32 minutes, we might just see an end unless we see Gushin just win this whole game for this team. But no, Aldo is there. He's gonna one-shot them.
Yeah, that's finally game over. What a nail-biting match between Counter Esports and Miya Bhai. Such a tough match. Both the teams are not giving up. I'm sorry about that. They're just not giving up. The will to never give up.
Yeah, they played so well. Both teams played amazingly well. I can't believe they sustained against an Aldos for almost 32 minutes. I must say, very well played there. But sadly, Kerry did get a bit outplayed there by Aldos. He used that flicker. He got that kill. He retreated right on time, and then he used his ultimate to kill the whale, and that's where it cost them, right? Probably if they weren't so, I don't know. I think they did everything right. It was just at one point, Aldos is too strong to counter.
Agreed, but I must say they were actually countering Aldous perfectly. They were standing up to their name, man. Counter Esports. Late game Aldous was being deleted by the Guzin. That's he even had the Athena Shield and Oracle. Even after that, Guzin was actually almost melting Aldous at that point. But awesome match from these two teams, man. I literally enjoyed that a lot. That's gonna be it for this long 32 minutes match, guys. It's team Counter Esports up. They were up against team Miya Bhai, and Miya Bhai have won the match. Awesome match between these two teams yet again. That's gonna be it for match number 2, guys. But we will be back with 2 more interesting matches, and one of them will be of team SaapDragons. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
strong.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Megatron.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
Megatron.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
I got nothing at the triumphant ceremony. No matter what I do, they won't approve. Ha! Just in time. Just in time to taste my wrath! I was always on the front line. I deserve the honor! Leonins can be fighters too. This is not my battlefield either. I will prove myself through a different path.
what's up? It's your boy Godsmack,
team
and
is
welcome to
banning.
another exciting match at the Colt Esports, powered by Miss Jenny FS Portal. And let's jump into the game right away. It's an interesting match between the Nine Nobles on the left hand side, the blue team, and the Sabertooth on the right hand side. The red team co-casting with me today is one of your favorite casters, the very beautiful and the amazingly talented
Your team is
Abby.
banning.
Abby, let's jump right into the bands. What do you think?
The Smack. So the bands that we saw from Nine Nobles here, they went with a Paquito and an Alus band, and from Team Sabertooth we can see an Phobias and Expo. So I think Matilda is open here, and they went with the Matilda right away. So coming to the next two picks, what do you think Smack is going to be like?
I would go for an Yuzhong pick over there because a Yuzhong side laner is absolutely amazing, and Sabertooth will have that quick rotations coming in if they do manage to secure that Yuzhong. Uh, uh, Barats as well is open for now. Yes, Barats has been locked down by the side of Sabertooth and the Changi as well. So, what do you think about this Changi pick coming in from the Sabertooth, Abby?
I think just because they lock into that Bharat, they took with this Changu so that the Bharat won't have an a counter to it, because if Changu goes to the Bharat lane, it's really difficult for Bharat to handle that lane. So I think they marked it on Changu just to protect the Bharat out there.
Yes, surely. And on the side of Nine Nobles, we see a Chow and a Balmond being locked
Your
down.
team is
I would say that Balmond is really good at dealing damage, be it early in the game or be it the late game. So it could be very troublesome for that Barats. And I think Balmond versus the Barats, Balmond can do a lot of damage. But if the CC and the support comes in from the side of the team supporting the Barats, it could be some troublesome gameplay for that Balmond over there. Meanwhile, apparently a Granger had
Your
been picked
team
on the
is
side of the
banning.
Sabertooth, a Granger Hyper. What do you think the Nine Nobles will
Your
come
team
back
is
for that
banning.
Granger Hyper? And moving to the bands, you can talk about the bands as well, Abby.
I think it's a very good thing if they go with the Roser pick now, since Roser is the counter to Granger there, and it's still open. If they don't pick the Roser now, I think they will be going with the ban. Since Team Sabertooth, they already have a jungler role to it. It's better option for now to go with a side laner. Okay, they went with a tank ban. That's the Joehead, and it's very very important. Because Joehead is such a good hero who can annoy the opponents, and also can disturb the farm so much. So I think it's a very good ban. And for now, for Team Sabertooth, I hope, like I said, they will go with the Roser ban, since the jungler role was open from Team Nobles here.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. A very sneaky ban coming in from the side of Sabertooth. They decide to go with that Roger Jungler, who is a very good counter to that Granger, and they picked the Kaja at the same time, who is another great counter to the Granger. So Sabertooth seem to be having a very fair matchup over here. They have a very good lineup, a strong lineup. And Nine Nobles, on the other hand, will have to pick up a mage, and apparently they will go with that Farsa mage. And for the jungler, okay, it seems yes, the Farsa mage and the Haya jungler has been locked down by the side of Nine Nobles. Let's see the last pick coming in for this. Barats could be hyper as well as a side lane. Okay, Abby, do you think they will go with that Kufra, or maybe they will pick a side laner and Barats will go? Okay, they already have. I am so slow with that. No issues over there. Abby, whose lineup is better? What do you think? Like, who may take the game tonight?
It's going to be Sabertooth for now. Looking at the drop is very balanced. They have the Chango who can clear the waves very fast, and then they have the Baras. We know when he's full stake, how the his damage, how devastating it can be. And also they have the Granger for the early and the mid game, and of course they have the Kufra. We know how devastating Kufra ultimate can be. And also not to forget Kaja. He is there to mark that Farsa, and also he is there to mark their jungler. So I think it's going to be Sabertooth for me.
Yes, absolutely. But according to me, the Nine Nobles have that Matilda who can be really devastating in the early game against a Granger. So Sabertooth will have to watch out that gameplay coming in from the Matilda. They have that Haya as the jungler. So if you ask me, marksman versus assassin jungler, and Haya can easily dive inside and secure kills on a Granger, provided the support is not being provided to him. If there is the Kufra is not there, so yes, it could be troublesome for that Granger as well. And meanwhile, guys, jumping into the land of Dawn, this is an interesting gameplay between the 9 nobles on the blue hand side and the Sabertooth on the red side. Show some support, guys. Show some love. Spam the hearts in the comment. And moving on to the top lane, we see that Balman has managed to clear the lane. He dived inside and backdoored over there.
Yeah, Smack, I will totally agree with what you say. Hayabusa is the jungler, and with Matilda as the thing, the combination, he can easily, go get the kill, and with the help of Matilda, he can easily come out too. But then again, we have the Kufra, once Kufra uses his second skill with his ultimate, there is no way out for the teams there.
Yes, surely that would be interesting to watch. But meanwhile, in the bot lane, it seems Chow is having a lot of trouble going against up this Parats over here. We see rotation coming in from that Farsa, but it's too late, I think. Chow is already fairly low, and I don't think it would be a good time to engage over there. Matilda being caught off guard right now. Barats going in from the backside, trying to do as much damage as possible on that Matilda, but for the time being, she will manage to retreat.
Smith, I must say, both the teams are playing very careful, and the rotations are not coming really fast from both the sides. It's like both the teams are equally playing. No one is overtaking another so far.
Yes, absolutely. Meanwhile, Haya has been caught up. He's trying to use shadow kill over there, and he will escape for time being. And the Balman goes in at the backside, diving onto that Granger. He is very low, but it seems Kufra is there to support his teammate, and Granger will manage to escape with the lowest of the HP. Kufra is very low as well. He will retreat for the time being. Apparently, it's not a good time for him to jump back in, and the Changi will retreat as well. 9 nobles have that free total for now. Apparently, they should speedrun, and they are going for that.
So far we didn't see any first blood coming. It's like, they are totally aware of everything that's going on around them, And by the time I was speaking that, here we could see that Haya could secure the turtle, and the goal difference is somehow balanced now. It's only 300 goal difference on the lead for Sabertooth here.
Yes, absolutely. But that Haya has the total. He can take advantage of that total buff and dive inside, secure some kills, get some additional gold for his team. Let's see what advantage will he be able to take of that turtle, or will it be a waste for the team 9 nobles for the time being.
And here in the bot lane we can see Bharat, he is cutting off the lane for Balmond here. And I think he's going to get support soon from Hayabusa, and it's going to be in first blood here. Hopefully, let's see. But we never know who will get the first blood. And here the first blood goes to Bharat. He takes down the Balman, and I think he's going to die in the process. But lucky him. Okay, not so lucky.
Way that feather airstrike coming in from that Farsa will secure the kill on that Bharat. He uses he uses Flicker to escape. Terran stage coming in from that Kufra. Haya is fairly low. Matilda going with a circling Iglis. And she will connect that circling, but she is in a very off position right now. Granger going in, but could not be able to secure that kill, and Matilda will manage to escape. So will Hayabusa. Oh my god. Insane gameplay coming in from that Farsa as well as that Bharat over there.
Smeg, can you just see? Look at the rotation of Farsa. It's super fast. He is like not leaving the map. Anyways, it's like bottom, top, everywhere. This everywhere on the map, and I'm really liking this player here.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that 100% because Farsa is one of the most mobile mages, I think. And if you got to counter that Granger, who has insanely high mobility, mage like Farsa would definitely be very advantageous for your team.
Yes, it's like, if you don't have the user, no issues. We have the Farsa to mark the backliners.
Yes, but on the top side, it seems that Chow will be taking down that Kaja over there.
And I think it's going to be, a team fight here to secure the turtle. But then Hayabusa will manage to kill. Okay, sorry, he didn't manage to kill the Granger. I think
Yes,
it's
danger
going.
was fairly low, but on the top side, we see a feather strike securing the kill on the Change. Sabertooth are one man down for now. It seems a good time for 9 nobles to contest that turtle over here.
But then again,
Kufra
Kupra is right here to give the vision for his team. So I think it's going to be, a competition for the turtle here. No one is going to get that free turtle.
Yes, absolutely. You just stole the words out of my mouth. The Kufra was present there trying to give vision to his team and trying to provide as much as support as possible for his teammates to not lose that second turtle because they already have lost to one turtle. Meanwhile, Bharat's going in the back line trying to clear the waves in a sneaky way so that the minions can charge and clear the bot lane turret number 1. Balman, however, will manage to retreat on the turtle pit. We see Aya trying to take the turtle. Matilda is there providing support to the Haya. So is Farsa. Granger charging in on her. Farsa, she seems to be caught off guard, but she will manage to escape with her passive over there. And the Granger will sneakily secure that turtle. Oh my god, Granger is diving inside. So is Haya. Granger will be taken. No, he won't be taken. Yes, the way of the dragon coming in will secure a kill on that Granger. Kaja was caught off guard. Double kill for that show over there. Change is deep inside. I am not sure why was she there. She didn't have that ultimate over there. Yes, insane gameplay coming in from both the teams. But who do you think got the better of this gank?
I must say, even though Granger got the turtle there, it was no, if he didn't get killed by Chow there, I think it would have been a great advantage for him. But then again, the goal difference that we see, it came to 9 nobles there because of all the casualties that lost from the gang fight.
Yes, surely I would agree with that. Chow going once again inside. Feather Extra coming in from that Farsa. Palment, okay, Granger will be taken down. Insane gameplay coming in from the side of 9 nobles. Hayabusa going in with a shadow kill will secure a kill over there on that Change. Diving into the turrets, 9 nobles have gone absolutely crazy at this point of time. It's just the Bharat who's trying to push his lane, trying to do his best as possible. But the other team is surely falling behind. Matilda going in with her second skill, trying to give a lot of damage to the Bharats, but she will escape for the time being. Hayabusa is there for the support. Kaja will secure a kill on the top side apparently on that Chow and will escape with the lowest of the HP. A dive coming in from that Chow apparently it seems, and it did not work for him.
So Smash, what is like the rotation, the gameplay, or what is going wrong for Team Sabertooth here? What do you think?
Actually, I think they have that control in the bot side, but they aren't totally dominating the bot side. Meanwhile, Farsa securing a kill over there. Kufra going in with a Terrence range. Hayabusa caught off guard. He will use a shadow kill. I don't think he will be able. Okay, he managed to escape. Did not lock up. Sorry. Granger's ultimate was there, trying to Cho going into the way of the dragon. Matilda going in with a circling kill. They will secure a double kill over there. Bharat is caught off guard for now, but he will stay in the turrets and defend his lane. Kaja will manage to sneakily take down a turret from the top side, and it seems it's another lot time for the 9 nobles. Okay, coming back to your question, Abby. So according to me, what do I think? I think they had that advantage in the bot lane where they had managed to take down a turret with the help of that Bharats. But whenever they focused their ganks, they were always focused on the top side of the map, which could have been a problem for them. But meanwhile, on the top side, it seems that Kaja will be taken down by that Farsa. Granger, okay, Kufra going in, using his Terrence Rage, and will secure a kill on that Matilda. Chow trying to escape over there, Meteor Shower couldn't connect. Farsa was fairly low, but no connection coming in from the Change. Farsa will manage to escape fairly easily, and it seems Haya will take the blue buff of the Sabertooth. Oh my god.
I know the insane gameplay coming from 9 nobles there, and I really hope Sabertooth, the mage and Bharat, they both should give follow up and rotation faster. If only they do that, I think they will be somehow manage to have a better game fight here.
Yes, absolutely, I would agree. But looking at the goal difference, it is not a much big goal difference. So as you said, if There are good rotation coming in. Matilda has gone in with a circling kill. She's trying to escape, or now Kufra going in with a jump. Titans Ridge being locked on, and it seems Chow is there on the backside trying to do some collateral, but he will escape because he was caught between 4 people. Balman diving in, Farza using her feather strike. Oh my god, that Haya went inside trying to do some damage on the backside of the Sabertooth, but Granger will fall back for now with low HP. Chow is there. He is waiting for that Granger to show up. Chow going in with that Way of the Dragon. He will secure a kill on that Granger. Insane gameplay coming in from this Chow, and Kufra is caught off guard. Double kill for Chow over there. Absolute domination. Absolute domination from the side of 9 nobles.
And Meg, did you see it? Balman? Okay, never mind. Kaja managed to get the kill, but he survived here for so long. It was, 3 versus 1 situation in both lands. And coming to the items here, what do you think that they, both the teams are missing out?
Yes, absolutely. So, as I wouldn't have guessed that the Paras would have gone for that tank build, but he is definitely pulling up that support emblem, and he has gone for the tank build. So has Kufra. I think maybe a Parat's damage build, a Parat's fighter build would have been suited better for the Sabertooth for this lineup, because they do lack that early game aggression. Although there is the Granger, but Granger has only managed to secure just his Hunter Strike for the time being, and Blade of Despair is on the way. Let's see how this turn up for both the teams.
Yes, and I really hope that Kufra manages to, get that Athena still soon, because he's getting lots of damage from Farsa and also the Matilda.
Yes, absolutely. He has secured that dominance ice. Maybe he's going for that helmet at the time being. But the next item should be, as you mentioned, Athena Shield. Meanwhile, Change trying to do a lot of damage with that Meteor Shard, but of no use. 9 nobles will stay back for the time being. And Kufra apparently there was charging and looking for a Terence Rage, but too late, I guess.
Oh yes, and Chango, her gold is like relatively very less to Farsa. I think she should clear up the land sooner, or at least get some assist here so that she can get with her item, or else it's not going to help.
Yes, I'll have to take over here. I'm sorry, Abhi. Farsa going in with a feather strike, securing a kill on that Kufra. Kaja seems to be waiting over there. I am not sure what is he waiting for. Is that the Matilda or the Hayabusa? He will recall for now, and Lord being taken out by the side of 9 nobles. It is the level 1 enhanced Lord, so if they manage to secure it, it will be a great advantage for their team. Kufra, Chow going in with that Way of the Dragon. Matilda will secure a kill on that Granger over there. He was fairly low. A good dive coming in from that Matilda. She saved his teammate. She got that kill as well. Meanwhile, Kaja will... Okay, he will be taken down apparently by that Hayabusa. Shadow kill, and Kufra once again caught off guard. Feather Strike will manage to secure that kill on the Kaja as well. Absolute insane damage coming in from the Farsa over there. Just looking at the itemization, she has managed to secure that Gaines Bond, she has managed to secure that Lightning Torsion, and yes, now she is doing the devastation. But looking at the Change's build, she has went for that utility build over here.
Meg, I really think why is no Kufra not making that Athena still? He's getting a whole lot of damage from Farsa and Matilda, and I think oh, okay, never mind. Haya escaped. Look at the HP of Haya. And Barat
yes, absolutely. He went deep inside, but a good defense coming in from the Sabertooth. They will manage to kill that Lord fairly easily. But all the 3 inhibitors have fallen for the time being. And apparently, 9 nobles will have to retreat for the time being, because they are fairly low on mana. And Haya was, as you mentioned earlier, he had very less HP remaining. So wise choice by the 9 nobles to retreat for the time being, and maybe wait for the perfect opportunity to engage.
I think Kaja should be little more sneaky, the Chow or that Haya there. If he can secure that Farsa kill, it's going to be a great advantage for Sabertooth.
Yes, absolutely. Matilda, meanwhile, diving in on that, Barachi has used a circling kill. Bharat doesn't have that Detona. Why he is not using that Detona lockup? Okay, Kufra going in, diving in. That Detona lockup coming in from that Bharat. He will secure that Matilda over here. He has bashed that Matilda. Hayabusa trying to dive inside. He is very low. Will manage to retreat. Matilda has been caught off guard. Meteor Shard done a lot of damage to that Matilda. Divine Judgment coming in from that Kaja, but that Matilda will survive. She has a lot of defense for now. Backline, Chow will dive in on that Granger. Kufra wasn't there. He will be punished as well for not supporting his teammate. Bharat and Change on the other hand trying to clear the lane as fast as possible. Kaja has joined the party to help his teammates. Fast are doing a lot of damage with that feather air strike, and apparently 9 nobles are trying to do a damage on that. Haya will be taken down. He will be punished for diving so deep inside. It wasn't necessary. And yes, 9 nobles tried their best to push, but great defense coming in once again from the side of Sabertooth. Abby, what do you think? Lord is spawning in 66 seconds. Will we see like some comeback coming in from the side of Sabertooth, or easy takedown and easy Lord for the side of 9 nobles?
Smack, I really think they should compete for this Lord, because this is going to be like around 17 to 18 minutes Lord, and it's going to be very difficult for Team Sabertooth to defend that Lord. It's no way going to be possible. So if they don't manage to secure the Lord, I think it's going to be a game end for Sabertooth.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. They don't have anything to lose for now. Alright, Matilda was there with the circling English. She will be getting out of that. Detona lockup coming in from Tentacle, but the Kufra will manage to connect his skills, and Matilda was holding there for quite some time, but no damage coming in from the Change as well as the Granger, and she will escape fairly easily. 14 seconds for the Lord to respawn. Yes, as you said, they don't have anything to lose for the time being. It is like a risk it for the biscuit game. They have to go all in, maybe just contest for the Lord and do their best. If they get the Lord, a good thing for them. If not, anyways, it is a game out of their hands. That's what I see for the time being.
And I must say, the positioning of Farsa is very, very amazing. She clearly knows her position, and meanwhile she took the the Granger and also the Kufra right away, and without any delay, Haya is going to take that Lord down, while his teammates going to wait for team.
Yes, Divine Judgment coming in from that Kaja, and he will secure that Farsa, punished for being inside their base. But however, Haya will secure the Lord over there. I am sorry to cut you off, Abby, but it was an intense moment. And yes, over there, as you mentioned earlier, positioning of that Kufra was slightly off the charts, and he was punished by that Farsa and that Haya diving in. As well as the Matilda, the good Detona lockup coming in from that Matilda. She used her, circling eagle lockup coming by that Matilda on that Granger over there. So yes, bad positioning costed their team few lives, but they are alive, and they have the opportunity to clear the Lord because they have the Change over there.
Change already used her ultimate, so let's see if they cannot get that Lord down. It's going to be a game end for Sabertooth. I hope they finish the Lord faster, and yes, they did, but I think Chow is going to get fall on someone, but never mind, he is retreating.
Yes, and as the game proceeds, that Bharat with that tanky build, he will become insanely tanky, and it will be very, very difficult for the side of 9 nobles to take down that Bharat. They do need to end this as early as possible, because in the late game with that Change and that Kufra, if they do manage to connect one combo, 9 nobles will be very sad for that fate.
Yeah, even though Bharat here, he will have lots of sustain. On the other hand, Granger will fall off. It's the late game now, and we know late game, Granger damage isn't much. So it's really going to be scary.
I will have to cut you, Abhi, for the time being, and faster going in with the feather strike. Matilda has gone inside with a circling eagle. She will manage to escape, however, with very low amount of HP. And Kaja was fairly low, so was Bharat, but they will be healed, and I think they will be able to defend the base once again. Yes, continue, Abby. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You totally whatever you said, I totally agree with it. But here again, we know Haya is going to fall off too. It's since the late game, and Granger is gonna fall off too because it's late game. So both the jungler roles are quite over for now. So it's going to depend on the gang fight now. Who are, like if the one team manages to to wipe up the other team, they are going to have a lot of advantage here.
Yes, Abby, and talking about the Athena shield, as you mentioned, like, Cho is caught off guard over there, but he will manage to escape with his flicker being used. And good wave clearing coming in. Farsa, oh sorry, Kufra will dive in. Terran stage has been used. Farsa was caught over there. She will use the feather edge strike, doing a lot of damage on that Kaja. He will manage to escape, however. Oh my god, Abby, as you mentioned earlier, that Athena's hasn't yet been picked up by that Kufra. He is being punished for that, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. Because he went with the Antiquarius, instead of the Athena, and I think he's making the Athena still now. Yes, finally he is building, but then it already caused a lot of casualties for his teammates. So, do you think they're waiting for another Lord here, Team Nine Nobles?
Yes, it is. The Lord is spawning in 30 seconds roughly. So maybe they can just clear the waves and push the minions inside their base. One, they have that advantage, and Team Sabertooth is busy trying to clear the waves. They can easily speedrun the Lord. They have that Hayabusa, they have that Farsa, they have that Balmond as well who can solo speedrun the Lord. So yes, that would be something to watch out. Go ahead.
At this point of time, it's very, very important for Team Sabertooth to take out that Farsa first. If they manages to take out the Farsa, I think they will be able to secure the Lord here.
I would kind of agree with that, but at the same time, there is no one on the side of Sabertooth who can dive back and clear that Farsa, because Granger is kind of an marksman who deals damage from far away. Pause, apparently. Okay, no pause. Yes, so I was saying that Granger is one of the assassins or the marksman who deals damage standing from the backside, and Farsa is kind of out of reach, and the Balmond will secure the Lord over there using his lethal counter.
And it's 22 minutes Lord Smack. I don't see any hope here from Sabertooth. Do you think Changu
Yes,
here
this
will be
be
able to clear it?
yes, this will be a level 3 Lord, enhanced Lord. Change has built the Guinness wand and the Divine Glaive for now, but most of her items are utility items and not damage items. She could have went with Holy Crest, but she will do a lot of damage, and the Lord has been shredded to half HP. Balmond going in with his feather strike coming, cool, and okay, that Change is fairly low. She will manage to escape, and Kaja on the other hand will secure a kill on, but the Lord has charged inside the base, and very, very difficult defense over there. Sadly, it is a loss for the Sabertooth. Amazing gameplay coming in from both the teams, and I really wish to see you guys in the upcoming tournaments. But very, very big congratulations to the side of Nine Nobles. Intense match, and definitely amazing gameplay by the side of Nine Nobles. That Matilda, that Chow, absolutely amazing. I don't have words for that Chow. That one ambush over there where he secured the kill on the Granger, and that the Kufra as well. That ambush just totally made me a fan of that Chow over there.
And Smack Farsa, I became a fan of Farsa here. Her positioning was so right. She knew where to place herself and use the ultimate, and she had such map awareness. Like, she were looking everywhere. Only at the last moment, Kaja caught her off position, but then again, I really became a fan of this Farsa player.
Absolutely, and I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you have, do not forget to hit that sub, hit that like button, and share it for the later games to be enjoyed by your friends with you as well. This is me, Godsmack, with my co-caster Abby, signing off for now.
Adios.